So we're back on the Foleshill Road in Coventry. This project is a conversion of this old bicycle factory into 24 apartments. So we've got the lads stoning up the undercroft under here where the drainage has been laid. So they've got pea gravel, 10mm pea gravel around the drainage, and then hardcore in the ground that's going to be then whackered and concreted. And on this side they're a little more advanced, so they've done all that on this side, and the brickies are sealing up that undercroft to create more indoor floor area that will become new apartments. So we're going to go and take a tour of the site and see some of the features and some of the progress of the operation. So now we've been inducted by site manager Darren. We're here in the building. This is the main entrance, and as you can see, we've got all our control measures around. So you've got the fire safety precautions, fire alarm and sounders, the fire extinguishers. We've got the site monitoring technology here. And you can see we've got moisture boards, and we've got the cementitious boards for the flooring. So now we've come up to the first floor, and we've come down one of the corridors. This wall here that you see behind me will be carried on down with a partition, because that corridor is going to run down as one of the communal areas, with the doors to the individual apartments coming off this way. This big area that you can see at the moment, we've got the damp proof membrane down up here. Behind me you can see where we've marked up where the steel lintels are going to be put in, and there's more down that way and down that way. And in the other room that we're about to take you in, we're going to go and see the crash deck for when the roof is stripped off. And here we can see the continuation of the original lift shaft, because obviously this was a factory, so it had an old mechanical lift shaft. And this we've seen downstairs, it follows up here, and then we can show you the mechanical workings of that when we're up on the roof. And that's all being stripped out. So at the moment we've got a working platform and crash deck in this shaft as well. Okay, carry on down. So this system that you can see here is the crash deck for when the roof above us gets stripped off in preparation for the second floor structure being installed. We're doing the first floor to second floor works in a phased program. So this crash deck will be used as the roof is stripped above where we are now. That will then have structural works complete, and then this crash deck will then move down to the other half of the building, and the same process will be repeated. So what we've got here is the original staircase for this building, and it's very old, beautiful timber, and it's a protected feature of this building that will be restored at the end of the project. In order to not cause any more damage than is necessary during this construction phase, we've sealed it all with this Corex floor protector. So you can see the panelling on the wall behind me, the staircase itself here, and these newel posts are all protected from getting scratched and scuffed while we're carrying out the construction. So here we are up on the roof. You see the whole of Coventry from here, and we've got this chimney behind us that's going to be deconstructed. We've got the crash deck is set up underneath the roof at that end of the building, so that's where the strip is going to start. And then when that has had the structural works complete and the new deck is in, we'll move down and move the crash deck along as we do so. Here we can see the mechanical workings of that original lift shaft that we've seen the chains coming down as we've worked our way up the building today. This is the motor that runs that system. That obviously has to go because there's going to be an apartment right here. So when the crane is here, this will be unbolted, this will be lifted down and disposed of, and then the concrete slab that this is sat on will need to be broken out with the big breaker. And then we will be clear for the installation of an entirely new story, which will contain lovely apartment units. So that's it for our site visit today. Our contracts managers are back in the ProBuild offices looking at the programme for the next phases of the work and the next big processes like stripping that roof off and the basement when it becomes available after the asbestos contractors have awarded the building a clean air certificate. So in the meantime, we're going to clear off. Thanks for watching.